Yorkshire Pride on Yorkshire Radio.
All this week on Yorkshire Pride, we're talking to strength and conditioning coach Kev Till. He currently works with the Castleford Tigers Academy and he also does some personal training. Today he tells us more about his time working with the Tigers.
Yeah, I worked with the first team squad for 5 years there with Terry Mattison. First 2 years I worked assisting Dean Riddle, the strength and conditioning coach there. And then Dean left to go to Sheffield United Football Club and I took over to work with Terry and Andy A. And it was a great 3 years. I think we made some good progress in that time. Obviously we've the playoffs in the first year and then just missing out on the previous 2 years. And yeah, a lot of young lads came through into the squad from the academy. And that was good in their development and progress and bringing homegrown players into the squad. I'd like to feel like I've had a bit of an impact on their development.
And strength and conditioning is a massive part, isn't it, for a rugby league player?
Yeah, it's a big part. It's a massive part. It's one of those arguments you have with the coaches, how much sort of conditioning and strength work you should do to the skills work and how that contributes to the performance. But if the players aren't physically ready to perform week in, week out, they're not going to get results. And yeah, it's a massive part of the game, and things are progressing all the time with sports science developing, and how the game's progressing in terms of the speed of the game and things like that. So yeah, it's a major part. What
do you have to do differently with the academy as to what you would do with the first team? Do you have to treat them with kid gloves in some ways, for want of a better expression?
No, probably the other way around a little bit. With the academy guys, we can really get into them and push the discipline hard. And for them, it's not necessarily about the performance on the field; it's about their development in the longer term. Whereas with the first team players, especially the more experienced guys that have had injuries in the past, sometimes you've got to look after them a little bit more, and you can't sometimes push them as hard as you maybe want to, due to the past and the injuries and things like that. So yeah, it's a bit of the other way. But with the academy guys, take it as a long-term project. From the scholarship we work from under 15s, and then hopefully as they're leaving sort of 18, 19, we'd hopefully have players and progress into the full-time training environment. So it's getting them ready to that. So then when they start full-time training, they're able to meet the demands of the training and kick on really.
Yorkshire Pride on Yorkshire Radio.